Welcome everyone, another season of the Whole Hog Show. Well, actually, the inaugural season, isn't it? Because it used to be the Good Oil Show. So we're working towards getting a result this year, Jared. What do you reckon how do you think you're going to go?
Gosh, it's early stages at the moment, mate, but the way you look at this present time, I'd say that we're going to be pretty good.
Yeah, so everything's been pretty good in the off-season. We're going to cover over what we've been up to, and we're going to make this short and quick. So what you'll expect to see is a bit of team talk, because we're clearly teams racing this year. We've got that well and truly under control at this stage. That could always go a bit pear, so we're just crossing the fingers, and it's all looking like it's coming together. So how do you feel about teams racing this year?
Mate, it's probably, it's all the years that have gone by, that's the one I'm excited about. We've got such a good lineup in this team, so we actually can't wait to get into that.
Do you want to quash any of the rumours that you're going to retire at the end of this year?
Oh, I don't know. If somebody retires me, I might be retired, but at this stage, no.
Yeah, because it's a pretty special year for us, eh?
Yeah, it's going to be huge.
Yeah, why?
That's because the V6 is going to make a debut, isn't it? That's what you wanted me to say?
Well, I thought you were making the record performance of 20 years in the sport.
Correct.
So we're going to celebrate that together. So anyway, moving right along, what we've got as far as content is we've got a bit of team talk straight up, and we'll move into that. Then we've got in the shed. So through the season, we're going to take you to some pretty cool places. Ours obviously is going to be the coolest shed, but then we're going to be down in Palmy and Rees, and we might even go further south than that yet. But we've got a good lineup of interesting characters to talk to, and nothing better than getting some honesty out of them on their own turf. Especially when we've put a few beers in before we ask the questions. Always works. So after that, in the shed, we're going to talk to you about the competition. We've got a few competitions this season, and one of them is the reason why we're standing here and doing our show, the Whole Hog Show. So if you don't have a motorbike, you may get discriminated this year as far as competitions go. So there's a reason for that, and the main reason is you need to go buy one. So we'll be working on that as well. So team talk, cover off in the shed, then we've got the competition, and then of course the creme de la creme, the biggest super stock meeting of the year, which we run here in the Waikato, the Splice Construction Charity Challenge. So that's going to be massive, eh?
Yeah, no, looking forward to that one again, mate, that's for sure.
All right, so let's move right along.
Hey Ross, how's it going, mate?
You good, mate? Yourself?
Yeah, good, mate, good. Hey, this Huntley teams event coming up, you guys going to be able to form a team?
Yeah, no, we've got some reasonable numbers this year, so we've got about 9 or 10 interested cars in teams racing, so we'll be all good to go. Yeah.
Mate, that's wicked.
It's pretty obvious that the key kings have kicked everyone off early, or is that just me talking on my own behalf?
No, the old kings are looking pretty awesome, all right? Yeah, it'll be interested to see how you boys go. Yeah, it's pretty wicked looking lineup. Yeah,
we wanted to start again because I wanted to have the oldest driver, and I was pretty sure that Jared was older than Kerry, but I got that wrong. He just looks older.
I think Kerry might take some beating.
Yeah. He's still looking pretty good though. He's definitely looks younger than Jared. But anyway, moving along, because I seen an announcement the other night that Aidan Eustace was coming over. Is he going to be a contender for the team?
Yeah, well, he's registered to Bay Park. It was basically he sort of rung us and wanted to sort of have a crack at the busters, and I was just like we've told everybody else. To obviously do that, you've just got to register there and see what happens, you know. So that's what he's done. So
yeah, it's hard. It's not hard. It's good when you get 8 or 10, and I think it's a real balance we've got now amongst the clubs, because they all seem to have, a good nucleus of drivers that want to put their hand up.
Yeah, and I mean for us, we've struggled, to get a team and be able to have sort of 3 or 4 extra cars there now and actually choose from 9 or 10 cars will be pretty good, and make things a lot easier, to get organised.
Yeah, you might have struggled, but you've always done bloody well. Didn't you guys get bowled out without facing the ball? Didn't you win all your races and not finish in the top 4? Was that 2 years ago?
That was the team's chance before last year. Yeah, we won. We came away undefeated. Yeah, but we still ended up coming 5th overall. So last year, probably wasn't too close for us, but think the boys will learn a bit from that, so we'll roll on and try and do better this year.
Hey Horse, these guys keep giving me sticks saying I'm the oldest man in the team and I don't want to hit anyone. Do you reckon we could tee up a teams race over at Bay Park, because your track's quite big? The chances of me not getting hit would be pretty good, so I'll be right into that one, the old Kiki First Bay Park over there. Big track.
Yeah, it'd be no problem. I think you'd probably still be one of the youngest, wouldn't you?
Oh, it's a told you.
Yeah, no, he's not. But he's definitely. Actually, you can help us out here, because there is a rumour, and it's pretty rife, that he's lost his nerve and he's gone soft. He's just a flag racer. So we just. What's your take on that? Do you reckon that, being as you're on the phone, you can be really honest?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's still got it in him, or do you reckon his days are numbered?
Oh, I won't say too much. He might fucking get me.
No, he won't. Hey, the only 2 hits he did last year were possums on the way back from the track. You'll be sweet ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that drive at the King Country Champs last year, wasn't it, with no wing? That was a pretty impressive drive.
Do you know what the most impressive part of that was? When he jumped up on his own car and no one gave a shit. That's what I was laughing about, because we were trying to do a prize giving, and it was like, mate, it's not all about you.
That was in my element.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to wind this up. It's really good talking to you, and it's grouse to see the Busters are in good shape, and you've got plenty of drivers. And Jared definitely won't be hitting anyone out there. He's just going to drive around and let the young fellas do the damage for him.
Yeah, 6 driver all day. It's pretty good.
And it's a big year for him, Horse. You'll see it. 20 years in Speedway. We've got 20.
Yeah, no, that's pretty impressive, right? That's awesome. The old cars are looking pretty smart too.
Yeah, they'll get there. Hey, mate.
You guys definitely put in a mean effort.
Yeah, we try. Hey, thanks very much for your time, and we'll see you later on.
Okay, good one, mate. Cheers,
Okay, bye.
Cheers, mate.
See you, mate.
Here we are, mate. I said it wasn't going to be about us this year, and you begged me to come so you could tell people about your latest project.
First show, mate. Had to do something, didn't we?
Yeah. So this is it. This is what you've been doing in the off season.
Yeah, mate. This off season, that's all we've been doing is building a trailer. Myself and my team put a lot of hours into this thing. It's come up mint. Built everything in house. Benches, all the drawers, everything you see here.
So benches, your brother works whereabouts?
Foster Engineering, mate.
Yeah. And he's done all this for you?
Yeah, he's done the whole lot. He's done a marvellous job with it. Can't thank him and his team enough for it. And obviously, Picker Auto Electrical has done all the...
I'm going to interrupt you because we need to take a few things off. So your brother's done all this, right?
Yeah.
Now your other brother at Pickerel's, he's done all the lighting.
Yep.
Yeah. Brad's done all the welding. So what have you done?
Mate, I pointed the finger and said, do this, do that.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, just show us around. Is this trailer, you think it's really cool, so just point out the things you really like and then let's move this on, because a quick show's a good show. So you're allowed to point out 3 of your favourite things.
3 of my favourite things was clearly just a tailgate, mate, that's it.
Tailgate? Yeah. We can show you that. That's one. What else?
No, we actually bought this thing to suit the car and everything we do, so we're actually probably more excited about the fridge in there. It's going to be well stocked, and we'll be tucking into that at the end of the night, that's for sure. But no, everything's tucked away in drawers. Got a good working space. Obviously the toolbox and that goes in, so hoping we don't have to do too many repairs in here, but if we do, she's set up.
And what was this designed to be towed with?
Well, obviously it was designed to be towed with the Triton, mate, because Mitzi, that's what we're all about.
And even though this is a massive trailer, you've been able to accomplish something that we haven't been able to do for some time, and that's reduce some weight.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No, it was all built around the weight of the car and all the spares. And obviously when we tow it with something else like a Toyota or a Ford, mate, it's got to be able to load enough for them to pull it.
Yeah, because the Triton has got the moves, hasn't it?
That's dead right.
Shit, that's a good truck. Anyway, we're talking about your trailer and we're in the shed. Let's have a look around. I mean, people they probably know about what's happening here, but I'm quite impressed with this.
Yep, a lot of hours. Probably started at, I'd say May we started it.
Yeah.
So we've only just finished it this week.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty impressive. Okay, so that was the fridge and the tailgate.
Yeah.
One other thing.
And the bench, mate.
The bench, right, we're done. Oh, that's the accomplishment for the shed. and look to get something a little bit more interesting for you guys next time. The competition, here we go. What we need you to do is post a picture of your motorbike to our page. You'll be getting yourself VIP parking and a ticket to the Splice Construction Charity Challenge. Now that's coming up in March, so it's going to be a really good thing to do. We'll let you know when we've got enough bikes posted to the page because there's a limited number of tickets. So if you own a motorbike, post it to the page. You're going to get yourself a really neat prize.
All right, there we go, guys. That's the first show all wrapped up. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to be bringing a lot more shows along this year, so make sure you tune in every Wednesday, Thursday night. It's going to be great.
Which night? Wednesday or Thursday?
I might do a bit of both and mix it up, eh?
Okay, sounds good.
See you next time.